Okay, so let's make a full breakdown of the situation that we currently have on BTCUSD. Now, starting here from the monthly time frame, what we can see is that at the moment we are approaching another quite strong support and demand area. The zone that we had here, which was supposed to be acting as resistance turn support, just failed as the market melted below it. And the next level is this one here, which was acting as extremely strong support here. Also, by looking at the on-chain data, we know that from this level there was very strong institutional buying, and at the moment we are approaching the same zone. And what we can expect is a test of this level before then the long-term continuation to the upside can start. Dropping down on the weekly time frame, what do we see? Now, here on the weekly, we can see this zone in an even more clear way, and we can see, in fact, how as soon as the market tested the level, immediately it got rejected to the upside. Now, do I believe that this rejection is the last one? No. I believe that we are supposed to get a deeper test of this level to really create fear that this zone of support will break. And at that point, we would have massive liquidations and the possibility to build up bigger positions for institutions and then for the continuation to the upside to follow. Dropping down on the daily time frame, what do we see? Now, here on the daily, we can see a strong impulse followed by this correction. Now, the last high that the market has created is the high that we have here, which at the moment is the resistance zone above which, if the market manages to break back above it, we would be in a bullish structure from a daily perspective. So it's very important to see the structure shift back to bullish on the daily, no matter if it will happen with the creation of a double bottom around this area, with the creation of an accumulation and then a break, or as a flash, a crash to the downside, liquidating all the leveraged longs and then just breaking back above the zone. Now, if we go and see what we have from an on-chain perspective, we can see how the reserves that we have on exchanges are continuing to drop. In fact, everything is red here, and if we go and see in a deeper way the blue line, we can see how it's been quite some time now, basically from 2020, that the amount of bitcoins on exchanges has continued to drop. And during this move to the downside, we can see how the amount of bitcoins on exchanges is dropping even more, meaning that we are seeing during this correction very strong institutional buying, so we could expect more continuation to the upside. Now, when it comes to the structure, as I said, it doesn't matter what goes on around this zone here. The important thing is that we need to see a break back above this resistance. Now, if the market will successfully manage to break back above this resistance after the break on the retest of the previous resistance turn support, this is the zone of interest inside of which we could be looking for the potential move to the upside. So if we get a break on the retest inside of here with students, we would be monitoring price action from an intraday perspective, waiting for the market to shift from an intraday bearish market as we would have to an intraday bullish market. And if the market will shift from an intraday bearish to bullish market and provide to us one of our valid entries, at that point we would be looking for a potential long with a good risk to reward and good probabilities at that point for the move to the upside and for the market to complete this impulse correction and impulse pattern to the upside, and for the market to provide and create a potential higher high. Now, if you enjoyed this free analysis education and update, make sure that you drop a like and a comment. It really does support the creation of more free analysis education and updates for all of you, and I will see you in my next breakdown.